The soap ribbons fall through a chute, tasting a bit of sweet, sweet freedom before immediately being pulverized by two industrial rollers. The Hyracotherium evolved into the modern horse over millions of years, adapting to predators, competitors, and environmental conditions, in a process similar to the one shown here. The tires are shown to neighboring factories to display how well the business is doing, and then they're removed from their molds by hand. Solid rubber tires come in a variety of flavors. These colors here will never be crayons, so they have been censored to maintain your viewing enjoyment. So most beekeepers spray the colony with marijuana smoke to calm them down. Exciting! Then, a secret powder is added to the crayon as we question the competency of rose art, because here we are showing their supposedly secret powder to our cameras. Then return it to their hive where they ejaculate it for the other honeybees to chew on it. This tire is dead. Horses were then selectively bred for characteristics such as maneuverability, speed, gentleness, and strength, leading to more than 300 breeds existing today, a handful of which can be seen here. This is the same gun that was used to assassinate Presidents James Garfield and William McKinley at the same time. The beeswax lining of the honeycomb will go on to be used as optical illusions you will find on clickbait websites. A life-size horse can be an attraction, but before the horse as we know it 55 million years ago was an animal known as the Hyracotherium, as seen here. It all starts with two-dimensional rubber, which is fed into a 3D printer, which converts it into three-dimensional rubber. Normally they're coated with honey, but this one unfortunately has been infested with bees. Slices of rubber are taken off to be taste tested by the employees. Yellow-orange crayons are made from a variety of waxes, primarily paraffin, which is ideal because paraffin itself is already yellow-orange. If new colors of crayons are invented, then this will be a problem. The only rule of being a beekeeper is to not directly touch the bees. In Canadian, this logo means decoy, furthering the ruse. It's sweet and sticky. Don't worry folks, this man is actually a fireman, not a beekeeper. The honeycomb slats are removed from the hive and brought to the factory, where any straggling bees are liquefied thanks to a giant pulsating blade. Oh my god, they're destroying Mars. Those animals. Into a hopper, where an auger moves the sauerkraut, the soap, down a chute. Hey Steve, I think we gotta do another one. I said sauerkraut again. The honey is squeegeed for clarity. Around 5,000 years ago, humans began to domesticate horses so they could ride them for transportation, which began the formulation of horse-centered human cultures, like this one shown here. And yet no matter how many you buy, you'll never be clean. By now, so much of the processed rubber for the tire production has been wasted on trivial bullshit that this is all that remains. The small amount of rubber is poured into a wooden casing shaped like the finished product to prevent employees from wasting even more of the precious material. The shop owner then fashions himself a second decoy boat paddle, in case someone, for some reason, thinks of looking for treasure inside a boat paddle. Workers add concentrated soap to help clean the soap. Crayons are typically shipped in boxes with missing children's pictures on them. So far, this effort has found 0 missing children. This typical engine here has about 120 horsepower, which you can learn about if you remember to subscribe to this channel. The steps to do so are demonstrated here. Workers spread the liquid rubber and then comb it to give the tires fashionable hairdos, just in time for the school dance. This tire tried to fight for equal rights, and must be euthanized. Honey doesn't taste good unless it's spun around a lot. It's true. We don't know why it's true, but it is, so please don't write into us asking why it's true. The 3D rubber is melded into the beast from the chocolate episode, and then rolled into a mass known as the polished turd. They store it in their testicles. Oh, wait, those aren't real horses. Fuck, never mind. The tire is put into a mold, covered to prevent heat loss, and placed with many other tires onto a conveyor belt oven at about 350 degrees for 1 hour. The wooden casing is then fashioned into a boat paddle, because no one ever thinks to look for treasure inside a boat paddle. The wax is melted until it goes from looking kind of buttery to straight up unappetizing. We lost the footage of this segment, so please enjoy this footage of Mars, while the non-crayon related colored wax is sorted so that the nearby recycling center will have an easier time throwing it away. Next, a local serial killer extracts the premium flesh from the rolled rubber, spinning it onto a steel base. Finally, after a long aging process, the casing is broken open, revealing the finished tire. The soap is money shot all over a big metal roll. One by one, they file into the grooves of the world's coolest gun, the X12 Mega Revolver. Soap bars come in a variety of flavors, from toxic to non-toxic. The remaining tires are then coated in liquid rubber, which both helps seal in any remaining cracks and looks like straight-up dookie. Once the lava is fully supercharged, it's shipped off to the wonderful peaks of Aspen, Colorado, where it is cooled and chemical reactions turn it into soap. Some beehives deliver fully made honeycomb to the factory as an offering to spare their habitats. This offering, while convenient, is never enough. More Gatorade is eventually added to the soap as it's probably dying of thirst by now. I hope your promotion was worth it, Janet. The bees then vomit the chewed substance into cells of their wax honeycomb because they realize what they've been chewing on. The newly solid tire is broken in by being used as a piñata. It all starts in an active volcano, where a pipe has been installed to pour clear Gatorade into the molten lava, increasing its electrolyte levels.